What's up, everybody? You have Tone here, coach of the Maine Red Clawitzers, and I am back finally after a few weeks off with some more draft week content. This week we are bringing you week number 4 of the NPA Minors, or the NP AAA, taking on AlrightKap, coach of the Toronto Swablu Jays. Now, it has been it's been a while since the last Minors battle, about 2 weeks, give or take. And if you guys recall, that battle, we came away with a very, very tough 5-0 loss. So we are now 2-1, and Cap is coming off of a win in his week 3 game, so he is also 2-1. And we are just a battle of 2-1 teams, trying to keep the momentum going for Cap, and we're trying to right the ship and get back on the winning path. So, with all that being said, we just see to break down the team, my team and Cap's team. Cap's team, of course, is the Mega Venusaur, Manaphy, Tyranitar, Alola Marowak, Fortress, Gardevoir, Excelgor, Gligar, Pyukumuku, Stoutland, and the Raichu. So the first thing he knows about his team and the matchup is the fact that there's one Pokemon on his team that absolutely can destroy mine, and that is the Manaphy. The combination of water plus ice absolutely decimates my entire team, to the point where he kind of doesn't really need anything else. If he gets the opportunity to set up Manaphy with a Tail Glow and then Z Rain Dance, it's pretty much a wrap. And I have to do my best to prevent that from happening. The main problem with that is my water resist is Jordagon, which gets destroyed by Ice Beam, and my only real way of switching in on the Manaphy is Unaware Clefable, which I am pretty much forced to bring in this matchup. On top of that, he also has Mega Venusaur, which can check some physical mons on my team. The Diggersby, Volcarona to an extent can be checked, quote unquote, even though Psychic is a thing. He has the Sandcore of T-Tar Stoutland. Can be a pain for my team, especially considering that he also has not only the Stealth Rock support with Tyranitar, he also has Spikes to go along with it in the terms of Excelgor or Fortress if he so chooses. And then there's also other lower tier stuff that can be annoying. Mainly the Pyukumuku, because Pyukumuku prevents my team from bringing setup, and Raichu can be annoying because of the fact that Electric plus Ice does a number to my team, especially considering that my Electric immunities or resistances are all weak to Ice, so that could be a pain in and of itself. Nonetheless, I'm going to go into the team builder now and just break down the team that I built for this week. Before I go any further, though, I do want to give a shout out to some of the people that helped me finalize this team, being Leo, aka 6-Foot Hacks, and Azar for helping me with tweaking the team a bit, because I was a little bit weak to other stuff opposed to Manaphy. Like, I tried not to over prep for Manaphy, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to over prep for a Manaphy, considering that this is your only real response to it. So, gotta run with it. So, it's the first Pokemon we slapped on here. We have Clefable, Wish Protect, Toxic, and the Moonblast with 244 HP, 156 defense, 4 special attack, 92 special defense, and 12 speed. Now, it may look like a very convoluted EV spread, but it's pretty straightforward when I break it down. So, first off, the 12 speed is here to outrun uninvested Tyranitar. My HP and special defense investment allows me to take a Z Surf from a Manaphy in the rain, because I'm really expecting Manaphy to only bring Tail Glow, Surf, Rain Dance, Ice Beam. Just because you really don't need anything else against my team in terms of that coverage. Considering how crap my water resist is. And then the rest are just put into defense to take physical hits better. But mainly this is the idea behind Clefable. This is my Manaphy switching. No questions asked. I do have Toxic here, kinda just to wear down the Manaphy, but mainly here for the Pyukumuku. As Pyukumuku is a nuisance to the rest of my team because of the fact that Pyukumuku is even on the team, I can't bring setup. Which is kind of what my team needs. It mainly revolves around setup and bulk to try to break past the opposing team. So kind of a bummer that I can't bring it here, but nonetheless, that is my Clefable set. Next up, we have a Mega Gallade set that's Taunt 3 attacks with Close Combat, Zen Headbutt, and Ice Punch to go along with Taunt. Running a fully offensive spread here so I can at least speed tie with a Tibet Max Speed Raichu. Taunt so Pyukumuku can't recover, it can't go for Baton Pass, prevents stuff like Fortress from setting up rocks, prevents Gligar from going for rocks or Roost or anything of the sort. Close combat hits the Tyranitar, Stoutland pretty hard. Zen Headbutt deals with Mega Venusaur. Ice Punch is here for the Gligar specifically because it can eat up the rest of any of its other attacks. And then I already explained Taunt. EV Spread, like I already mentioned, to speed tie with Raichu. So next up we have our Assault Vest Diggersby, so something not Choice Scarf Diggersby this time around. With Earthquake, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Quick Attack, this is designed to be my response to the Raichu, as Diggersby can take a Focus Blast thanks to this investment. Didn't really need return on this because Fire Punch out was a lot better in this case because Earthquake, if he's like a physically defensive Fortress, then Earthquake won't be doing that much, whereas Fire Punch is a clean 2-shot. Ice Punch is here for the Gligar. Earthquake is pretty spammable against his team. And Quick Attack just so I have that priority on the team because, spoiler alert, there is no Choice Scarf user on this team. And I'll get back to that in a second. So, as for the investment, running Max Attack Adamant just to get the most power from Diggersby's attacks. 124 speed lets Diggersby outspeed in Adamant Max Speed Tyranitar. 112 in HP, 20 in special defense just to maximize Diggersby's bulk. That's pretty much it. Diggersby's main job is to come in and switch in on the Raichu, kind of like a soft check to it, and pressure the rest of his team because Fire Punch plus Ice Punch plus EQ just it does a lot to his team. So yeah, so that is the Diggersby set. Next up we have our Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Druddigon with Stealth Rock, Glare, Dragon Tail, Fire Punch. Just a very straightforward max HP, max defense spread here. And it also appreciates getting that Wish support from the Clefable. So this is my means of slowing down his faster mons, the Excelgor. Can't parry the Raichu, but that's totally fine. Druddigon's main job is to keep the Stoutland at bay. Glare to paralyze stuff, Dragon Tail for phasing and rack up the entry hazard damage, and Fire Punch was the best overall move to give Druddigon considering that Fortress can be a pain, and at the same time I can hit the Gardevoir without having to go for like Gunk Shot, which I can't touch the Fortress then. So, and the 4 in Spadef actually helps a little bit, because max HP and the 4 in special defense ensures that my Druddigon is not too KO'd by a Life Orb Raichu Hidden Power Ice, which I find hilarious. But nonetheless, that is the Druddigon set. Next up on our team is Scarlet the Drapion with the Black Sludge, rocking a mostly specially defensive set here with Taunt, Toxic, Poison Jab, Knockoff. I was contemplating between Knockoff and Pursuit for the Gardevoir, because this is what Drapion's main objective is, to keep the Gardevoir in check. And then Taunt, Toxic just completely shuts down Pyukumuku. Poison Jab for the Gardevoir, knockoffs to get rid of items like leftovers, Eviolites from Gligar, leftovers, or like resist berries from like Fortress and whatnot. So EV spread here, kinda straightforward. Max HP, 140 speed with a jolly nature, lets me outrun timid max speed Gardevoir, and the rest is input in the special defense to take those special hits better. And it was kind of a toss up with this last mon here, but I decided to go with Crobat. So in terms of the sets I had before, I had Choice Scarf, Adamant Choice Scarf Crobat here, just to make sure that I have something that naturally I can outspeed a Stoutland in the sand, but I held back against that. Then I went for the Choice Banded Crobat, again went against that, because I didn't want to be locked into Brave Bird, take over residual damage between recoil, potential sand damage, stealth rock damage, so it's kind of a pain. So then I also realized I didn't have any Z-Mon, I didn't have a Z-Crystal holder, so I might as well just slap it onto Crobat so I get that one-time nuke of a Z Brave Bird from Crobat. So we have Brave Bird, U-Turn, Taunt, and Roost, so we're bringing triple Taunt in this game to make sure that he cannot set up against me, while I'm pretty much restricted from setting up myself because of the Pyukumuku, which is exactly why Taunt is here. Again, and it's also there for preventing Fortress, Tyranitar, stuff like that from setting up or going for Stealth Rock and all that stuff. So we're Adamant Max attack, get the most power out of my attacks. We're running enough speed to outrun Raichu, which is the fastest non-scarf thing Crobat can outspeed. Yeah, that's correct. And the rest is in 20 HP for defense, for special defense, just to balance out the bulk. But yeah, more or less, it's a little bit shorter and a little bit more condensed. But that is the team builder for week number 4 of the NPA Minors. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll also be leaving a link to my opponent's channel and stuff if he has one in the description down below, so feel free to check him out as well. So that's pretty much going to be it from me, guys. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next time, my name is Anthony, aka Tone, and I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Later!